Today's video is sponsored by Athletic Greens. So in a Facebook group the other day, somebody shared a video link of this YouTube video that featured this couple out in Ireland who made a sock puppet, and they showed that sock puppet to their geese and the geese freaked out. So after seeing that video, I immediately ran to the drugstore and picked up some supplies that I needed to make my own goose sock puppet. My goal is to see how my geese react to this ridiculous's.
Let's do this. Oh boy, it's a rainy day today. Hey Molly, barn cat. Molly, come here. Honk, honk. Molly, what do you think? Are you confused by this? I don't think she's fooled in the least bit. Hey Mr. Toby Dog. How's it going on this wet, rainy day, huh? Do you like my new goose puppet? You're a little confused by it, huh? Now here comes the real test. Good morning, geese. How are you? How are you doing, geese? Is everything okay? Everybody having a good morning today? Huh? How are you doing? Are you just confused by this? Hello, geese. I hope you're having a good morning. I don't think I'm fooling any of the geese with this. Maybe I can fool some of the chickens or ducks. It's tough doing your chores as a goose. Good morning, weird chickens. Hi, I'm your new friend. How are you doing there, Penny? Huh? How's it going? I think Penny's kind of confused. I'm gonna guess a lot of the disappointing result has to do with my absolutely complete poor craftsmanship. Like if you look at that original video, they did a wonderful job making that goose puppet. This is horrible. This goes to show you why I never made it as a puppeteer. Rise and shine, chickens. You even care? You're just wildly confused by all this, I can tell. You don't even give me a second glance. I feel unseen. Release the quacking! Morning, ducks. How are you? Oh, here comes all the ducks. Look at them coming down the chute. I've even been able to get the runner ducks in there lately. It's been very good. Lots of happy ducks. Lots of ducks using the ramp, too. Hi, Cayuga duck. What do you think of my puppet there, Mr. Pablo? Aw, you can't be fooled. You know it's me. I'm gonna eat your entire head, Pablo. You're like, not if I eat you first. Ow. Hey, chickens. I know you're not gonna be fooled. My puppet's all dirty and looking horrible now. I don't even know what to make of all of this. I'm just a sad goose puppet. I really don't know what to do here. Yeah, I'm gonna call this whole experiment an entire bust. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again sometime with like a decent puppet that actually looks like something versus this ridiculousness. What you gonna do? Okay, it's time to get my little bucket duck here for bumblefoot treatment. There you go, sweetie. You can see she's still got a bumble there on her foot, like right up there. But it's starting to get better. Into the drink you go, girlie. Stay down, stay down. Stay. There you go. She can poke her head out if she wants to, but she can't get out. You know, I've actually given this duck a name. Now, I know a lot of you guys are concerned about Ginny Barn Cat and how she's doing post-surgery. So I'll tell you about it, but oh shoot, I left the gate open. Hey, geese, what are you doing? You're not allowed to escape. Get back in there. In you go. Come on, come on. That's the last thing I need this morning. So yes, I will tell you about what's happening with Ginny in just a moment. But first, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens AG1 is a comprehensive and convenient daily health drink with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients made for just about everyone. Click on the link in this video to check it out. You know, lately I have been making a greater effort to take better care of myself. That includes more exercise, that includes eating right, and that means ensuring that I'm getting the right nutrition and supplements. And for the past month or so, I've been taking Athletic Greens AG1, and it's now become a part of my daily post-workout routine. I like it because particularly as the months start to cool down and the fresh vegetables from our farm's garden become in shorter supply, Athletic Greens AG1 gives me that burst of green that helps me start my day off on the right foot. And unlike some of those other green supplements, it tastes good too. No chalky or bitter flavors, All it takes is one convenient scoop, some water, a little ice, and then I shake it like a Polaroid picture, and then boom, I'm starting my day off right, and I feel like I have that great burst of energy right after my workout. Athletic Greens AG1 supports your energy, focus, gut health, digestion, and immune system without the need to take multiple pills or products. It's all in that one simple scoop and one simple drink. Click on my link down below to get the AG1 Immunity Bundle that comes with a 1-year supply of vitamin D plus 5 individual travel packs for free with your purchase. This combo is a game changer for supporting your immune system, especially in these winter months. AG1 is the quickest and easiest and tastiest healthy habit to fill those nutritional gaps in my diet. AG1 is available in the US, Canada, UK, and Europe. Click my link down below to check it out.
Come on, Molly, let's go check on your daughter. Oh, by the way, guys, look what just came. If you know what it is, drop it down in the comments. Molly's like a lightning bolt coming up here. She knows what time it is. Here you go, Mouse. Now the trick to doing this is opening the door without letting her get out. I see you, zombie cat. Wait, whoa. Come with me, wiggle worm. Every morning and every night, it's a battle with little Jin Jin. How are you doing? Good to see you. So this is day 3 following her surgery. I know, time kind of acts funny here at Goldshaw Farm as you watch our videos, but yeah, she's still recovering from her spading surgery. The vet said 7 to 10 days, depending on how her wound's looking. My vet told me not to let Ginny jump around too much, but good God, are you watching this cat? I can't not have her jump around. Okay, your surgery scar looks good. It's healing up nicely. There's no sign of infection, so that's all the good stuff that I like to see. Well, you have no infection, you also seem to have no affection. Aw, you're such a poor little girl. I feel bad for you. I actually tried to let Molly go in here for a little bit, but she and Ginny started fighting, and so in the name of safety for Ginny, I decided to actually keep Molly out of the quarantine room here. Fortunately, she's got to be by herself. And just as a full disclosure, I am still not a cat person at all. Here, I know what you really want. Oh, you are so excited. Hey, easy girl. Whoa, what was that? Oh my golly. It's like you would think I never feed this cat. All right, take care of yourself and enjoy, sweetie. Wow, Molly, it looks like you already cleaned your plate. Nice work. Now I want to go take you guys on a special little mission, but in order to do that mission, I'm gonna need these. Lately, I've been diligently tracking the movement of wildlife around the farm, really for a couple of reasons. Number one, because I'm really trying to understand how things move and why they're moving and the patterns. You know, the more and more I get into this idea that my entire farm is an ecosystem, I'm realizing that what happens up here in the back pasture, it matters just as much as what happens right over by the duck house. And so I'm starting to carefully watch and try to learn a little bit more. Not that I haven't observed up in these areas and these parts before, but you know, I'm looking at it with a new lens lately. And so it's been very interesting to see what develops. Here we have my 2 favorite apple trees. I would say this is about, gosh, I don't know, a week and a half since I made that solar video. As you can see, it's been pretty much picked clean over here, and all the apple drops are mostly munched up. I mean, there's still a couple here and there, but not many. Makes me wonder what's on this camera.
So I'm definitely seeing a whole lot of deer around this apple tree, and so as I get ready for hunting season, I know a good spot to camp out around. That said, I don't feel like I've seen a buck that's worthy of bagging. You know, there's this one young buck I've seen here, but I probably want to let him live. I believe in letting the deer get a couple good years in before you try to put them in the freezer. I did notice this one coyote that was walking through the area, and it clearly has a limp. I don't know why it has this limp. I don't know if it hurt its leg somewhere with another animal, so I don't know what happened, but this coyote clearly injured its front paw there. You can see it hobbling around the pasture. Then a couple nights later, I did see a different coyote coming through that clearly didn't have that limp. Even though they look kind of similar, I'm assuming it's a different coyote. And this coyote that was able-bodied decided to take advantage of the fact that a lot of deer have been hanging out by this apple tree. I just barely caught it springing into action and trying to catch the deer. But unfortunately, the coyote had to walk away hungry, and later that afternoon, the deer were back munching on their apples.
You know, I'm gonna file this one under things I might do if I only had more time. I really wanna come out here to this spot in the pasture, out in this area. So usually I'm diligently brush hogging the main pasture and this little secret side pasture over here twice a year. But at this point, this area over here has gotten almost too overgrown to get the tractor in, or at least get the tractor into brush hog. And so I have this fantasy of like taking a day or two and coming out here with the tractor and the log grapple claw thingy that I have on the front of it that can like rip and dig up roots and all sorts of good stuff like that. And then also have the brush hog mounted on the back of it, and then just basically come in here and try to clean a lot of this up as much as I can. Selectively leave some trees standing, but then also selectively cut down some so it doesn't get too overgrown. You know, just a good healthy cutting in an area like this would do a world of good for turning it into the pasture of the future. And you know, in the last video I made about the barn cats, you know, one of the things I'd mentioned is I let certain areas become bird habitat. Like this is a prime example of that, where this whole area is great for birds. And because we're, you know, kind of getting into that later in the fall time period right now, most of those songbirds have moved away from here. Their nesting cycles are done, so clearing this area out wouldn't really have detrimental impact on them either. And so, yeah, that's one of those things maybe I'll do before the snow starts to really fly. It's always tough. You know, one of the biggest struggles I have right now continues to be time and time management. I have so many more things I want to do than I can do, you know, between balancing my day job, the farm, you know, creating social media content, dealing with things like the hound law changes. You know, it just all takes a little bit of your time. Yeah, it's tough. You know, 5 years ago, I was just sitting on my couch watching lots of YouTube videos, reading lots of books, working in my garden, listening to podcasts, dreaming of something like this. And now that here I am, I'm realizing it's as good as I dreamed it would be. But then there's all these new challenges that you don't even think about. And I don't know, I guess that's part of the beauty of it all. But I guess maybe the thing that I dreamed that it would be a stress-free life. And I don't think it is a stress-free life. But I also think that that's actually a good thing. I actually think the stress is what drives you. It's what pushes you to work harder. It's what pushes you to create and build and change things. Too much stress would absolutely be overkill. But a life free of stress would also probably not be worth living.